Durham steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey!
Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. Awesome play there.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Nope, outside.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Durham steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Yeah!
Ripped on a line. Judge takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. In the air to left center. Bellinger should have this one. And that is that. Ready to get underway. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And we are underway.
7-11.
Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball. Got him. One gone here. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Johnny Bench digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles under it. And that is that. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul straight back. That's too low. Ball one. Just missed.
Inside, ball two.
Fastball for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Second, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
There he goes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Second baseman, Jake Utley.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Gwynn under it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Joan Duran. First and second, no outs. Tony Gwynn, the next to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Misses the sweeper.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Chase for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now the center fielder, Fred Lynn. Double steal. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Runner on the go again. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Swings and misses. Is this heaven?
Leading up
No,
for the
it's
Phillies,
Iowa.
the first
Welcome
baseman,
back.
number
Glad to
6,
have you with us. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. Rolling fingers. Gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That is the inning. Welcome back to the Field of Dreams. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
On the ground, Howard throws to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Singy, we're going to first and second, one out. And now it's Christian Walker. 2 on, 1 out. Out to short, Jeb. Over to Altuve. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And a double play. Rivers steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rivers in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it, and there's 2 down. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. That's to third. Young. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. First and second, 1 out. Here is Jock Peterson. 2 on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Now the tag at third, and they got it. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Bell having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
On the ground to third, Young. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Back here in Houston, on to extra innings. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Rivers digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
Swing, and he popped it up. That's out number 2. And here comes Carlos Correa. One strike away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. The throw home. He'll score, and they tie it. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Base hit into center field. Around third. Tag
On the
out.
tag, he's
They
out.
cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
You got to be feeling great after that play, Bruce. Cut off the bad throw from the outfield, zipped it home, and got the out to keep this game tied.
Rivers locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to France. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Now Correa up to hit. The Stros down to their final strike. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers add another to their winning streak. Rivers with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down.
Batting second,
And next
the
to hit
first
for
baseman,
Houston, Tim Rivers. Rivers, 22 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. That one ripped left field. Go! That ball was crushed. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
First and second, one out. Here's Corey Seager. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner around third. Safe, and they take the lead. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Evan Carter. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The tag. He's safe. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. He's trying for third. 1 run. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The first baseman, Rivers.
And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Takes it in for the out. Tim Rivers up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rivers stepping in now. It's clutch time singing. Go ahead run sitting out there begging to be driven in.
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done, but he's just got to lock in and trust the process. One clean swing could change this ball game.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's the 3rd out. Go ahead run on base. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Man at second. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score and the Rangers take the lead. Now the tag at second. Here's Carlos Correa. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score. And again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Quick toss to first. Rivers back in on a dive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Runner takes off. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings. One down. And stepping in for the Astros, Tim Rivers. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Rivers with a homer in his last game. Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got it. That's out number 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Rivers in his second season, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Make the turn.
That one blasted deep to right, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner takes off for third. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Rivers steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
And a swing and a miss.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Ripped, but it curls foul. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He gets to the bag in time, but a run comes across. So next up for Houston, Tim Rivers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Rangers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. His 100th home run of the year. And they close the gap. It's 7-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Strom is just one strike away. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Rivers, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 2 homers on the day.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Tim Rivers, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep. So up next, Tim Rivers. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And first offering is fouled off. Rivers went deep twice in his last game. Now the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Not a way to square.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Runner on the go again. Called strike 3. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. First and second, 1 out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Oh, look at the stop. They put the tag on him. Runner on at third, 1 gone. swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. One down. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. First offering, runner goes, and a sac bunt here. Gets it to first.
They're out.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. He's trying for third in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 1 out, runner at second. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Man at second. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And a 2-1 ball game now. That one fouled off.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So he goes yard to left, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
To short, could be 2. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So 2 down. Tim Rivers up next for the Astros. That one hammered but pulled foul. This one in the air, center field. Myers drifts towards it, and that is that. Nothing doing. 2 outs, runner at first. Brian Hayes now at the plate. Hader is just 1 strike away. On the ground, Correa. To first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game. Rivers was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
And now the first baseman, Tim Rivers. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Rivers was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans.
There's a swing and a drive. Go! That ball was crushed. He shoots one out to right. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. After an inning and a half. Back here in Houston, Tim Rivers steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one hit to right. Marte on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the left fielder. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He's safe. And it's 3-1.
It hurts to give up a run here. It's worse that they didn't even get an out from the play. Pretty frustrating for sure.
The first baseman, Rivers.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers settles under this one. That's out number 2. One down. And stepping in for the Astros, Tim Rivers. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball down the line. And it hooks. Foul. Deal 1. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Nicholas, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. This one in the air right field. 2 down. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. What a stop. Flips it. There's 1. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And back to the top of the order. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. The Reds down to their final strike. This one in the air center field. Varsho on his way over. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the first 2 games of this series. Rivers had a good day at the office. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.